I used to wait for the sound of your footsteps, like love was something arriving home. Even after the shouting, even after the silence, I still kept the light on for you. And maybe that's the part that hurts me now. How long I defended what was breaking me, how I kept calling it a hard season, while slowly losing the softest parts of me. You were not always cruel, that's what made leaving difficult. Because in between the damage there were moments that felt real enough to make me stay. But love should not feel like survival. It should not leave someone this tired. And I can't keep setting myself on fire just to keep us warm a little longer. So this is me letting go quietly, not because I stopped loving you, but because somewhere along the way I stopped being able to find myself beside you. And I know you'll remember me in the pauses after anger fades, in the empty side of the bed, and all the tenderness we ruined by not healing. I think we spend too much time bleeding on each other, calling it honesty, when really we were just two exhausted people begging to be understood. And I know you carry pain too. I know life hardened you in places that had nothing to do with me, but I became the closest thing to your loneliness, so I received the weight of it. There were nights I looked at you and still saw the person I fell in love with, hidden underneath the anger, underneath the pride, underneath everything neither of us knew how to fix. But loving someone deeply doesn't always mean staying. Sometimes it means finally admitting that the damage has started speaking louder than the love. So this is me letting go quietly before resentment turns us unrecognizable, before every memory becomes another wound we reopen just to feel something familiar. And maybe one day we'll remember each other gently, not as villains, not as failures, but as two people who try to love while carrying more pain than they knew what to do with. I think a part of me will always ache for you, not in the comeback kind of way, but in the way old scars still ache when the weather changes. Because some people do not leave your heart completely, even after they leave your life, and maybe that's okay. So goodbye to the version of us that kept trying to survive itself. Goodbye to waiting for softer days that never stayed long enough. I release you with trembling hands, with sadness, with relief, with love that no longer knows where to belong.